Excuse me. Gotcha. I keep walking in front of you.
Welcome to the 58th commencement exercises at Zadok Casey Junior High School. The Casey students, staff, and administration are pleased that you're here to join us in this special occasion. We do apologize for the rain, as we did not plan for that, but we still are very appreciative of you being here. Our Casey Orchestra, under the direction of Mr. Roland Mays, will now perform Theme from Canon in D. Thank you, orchestra. I would again like to welcome you to the 1995 Casey commencement. At this time, Coal Valley Victorians Arthi Oza, Jennifer Atchison, and Carissa Irwin would like to extend to you a welcome from our graduating class.
Hello, I'm Arthi Oza. Welcome to the 1994-95 graduation commencement ceremony. 2 years are over. These 2 years have been filled with happiness, sadness, achievement, disappointment, exploration, and learning. We've met people, made friends, and gained an identity here at Casey. Today we must take what our parents, teachers, and peers have taught us as we step into a new chapter of our lives. Many of us have followed a code which reads, if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. All of the 8th graders here today have worked hard to accomplish the goal of graduating, but we have not accomplished this goal alone. It is the work, effort, and determination of Dr. Baldridge, Mr. Bryant, 7th and 8th grade teachers, and Casey Junior High staff which is being reflected in these students waiting to graduate today. We sincerely thank you for your patience and guidance. You will all be truly missed. A number of us will be thinking of high school in 1999, the next time we will come together for a graduation ceremony. Before we leave Casey, let's think back to the first time we entered a Casey classroom as a 7th grader, new, anxious, and excited about our 7th grade year. Let my colleague Jennifer Atchison tell you about that.
When we were new students at Casey Junior High, 7th graders, we thought there was no way we could know most of the students at Casey. There were too many kids. Today, as graduating 8th graders, we have come to realize that not only do we know names of almost every one of our classmates sitting here, but we have also carried on conversations with them, and we know that our class is at the top. If every student here thinks about it, we've been through a lot together. We have weathered a storm, we have went on countless field trips, won 2 state basketball championships. We have been there and done that. In less than an hour, we will be receiving our diplomas. Graduation will bring many more memories. When this commencement ceremony is over, we won't just be the all-star class of 95 like we have been titled, but we will be the all-star class of the future.
Like Jennifer said, we have shared many memories these past 2 years at Casey Junior High. Some of these memories will be forgotten as we grow older, while others will stay with us throughout our whole lives. Today is an example of one of those memories. When you look back on this day, we hope it will be as memorable for you as it is for all of us. Once again, I would like to thank all the parents, teachers, friends, and family members for helping us and guiding us in the right direction. Now, I would like to wish you all luck in the future and welcome you to the 1994-95 graduation commencement ceremony.
I would like to introduce the individuals sitting behind me at this time. As I announce their name, I would appreciate it if they would stand and remain standing, and we'll acknowledge their presence at the same time. Mr. Doug Croshen, Board President. Dr. Nick Osborne, our Superintendent. Mr. David Wood, Board Member. And Dr. Kevin Settle, Assistant Superintendent. I'd also like to make a couple more brief introductions. Mr. Bryant, who's standing on the landing to my right. Mr. Bryant is completing his 2nd year at Casey as Dean of Students. This is a perfect opportunity for me to tell him how much the Casey students have appreciated him. The Dean of Students position is not an easy one. Often the days are filled with more negatives than positives, more disappointments than encouragements. Mr. Bryant, I believe these students sitting on the floor know that you have their best interest at heart. They know that you care. And also, Mr. Bryant, I want you to know how much I personally have appreciated your assistance. I am continually impressed with your positive attitude. I admire your perseverance, and I appreciate your friendship. Thank you, Mr. Bryant. I'd like to make another brief introduction. I don't think he's aware I'm going to do this, but Mr. Bashir, step out from the wall, please. Mr. Bashir is principal at Horseman Grade School. He served as assistant principal here at Casey for 2 years. The last 2 years he has assisted with this graduation. Mr. Bashir, I want you to know you're always good help. Your help's always appreciated, and you're a good friend. Thank you. I would greatly appreciate it if all faculty and staff members of Casey who are present, if they would please stand or come out from the wall where they are. I would appreciate it. I know the 8th grade teachers are present on the floor. The individuals standing before you care about the students that are seated on the floor today. Though at times the students may not realize it, Casey's teachers and the staff attempt to treat students as they would their own son or daughter. I would like to commend them for doing an excellent job this school year, and I would appreciate it if you would extend to them your appreciation as well. And now to the students on the floor, the reason we're here. The 1995 class consists of 202 students. It has been a successful school year. These students have matured a great deal. They have formed long-lasting friendships. They have performed superbly during several athletic seasons, and they have excelled in music contests. I would be remiss if I did not mention again the 2 Class L state basketball championships that our girls and boys both won this year. Not since 1985 have both the boys and the girls won the state championship. And of utmost importance is the academic work that this class has done. The students sitting on the floor today have completed the necessary work to be promoted to high school. One indicator of this class's academic success is the fact that we are acknowledging 7 co-valedictorians this morning. These 7 students that I'm about to introduce have earned an A in every course during every quarter for the last 2 years. When I pronounce their name, I would like each co-valedictorian to stand. Please remain standing, for I have a few additional comments I would like to make. And if the audience would please hold your applause until I have concluded those remarks, I would appreciate it. Co-valedictorians for 1995 are Jennifer Atchison, Brooke Davis, Carissa Irwin, Arthi Oza, Dorothy Rohde, Elizabeth Sees, Kristen Smith. Again, these students standing have earned an A in every course, in every quarter for the last 2 years. Such an achievement cannot be obtained without a variety of positive attributes, such as good work habits, dependability, persistence, good attendance, and continued efforts to learn as much as possible. I am convinced that the parents of these students have been extremely instrumental in their academic achievement. For that reason, I would appreciate it if the parents of these graduates please stand where they are. Parents of the co-valedictorians, if you please stand. All of you are deserving of our applause. I'd like to introduce the 8th grade Casey Student Council members to you at this time. The Casey Student Council has been involved in a variety of service projects this school year. Most of those projects have benefited directly our students. For example, the Casey Student Council once again funded a project which provided all Casey students with the Agenda Handbook. From providing social opportunities for students to the modeling of good behavior, the council members have made a long-lasting contribution to this graduating class and to Casey Junior High School. We are greatly appreciative of this council's service to Casey. At this time, I'd like to introduce the 94-95 8th grade council members to you. Council members, please stand as I call your name. Once they are all standing, we'll recognize them at that time. Hallie Hassikas, President. Jennifer Adjunson, Vice President. Rachel Davis, Treasurer. Carissa Irwin, Historian. Council members Allison Borgel, Corey McGee, Arthi Oza, Julie Pemberton, Emily Pigg, Tiffany Preston, Courtney Williams, and Kyle Wilmore. Thank you, council members, for the work that you have done. At this time, would the 8th grade chorus members please come forward? The 8th grade chorus, under the direction of Mr. Greg Backus, will now sing, "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?"
Moment, and it sees me through.
Thank you, the chorus, Mr. Backus. At this time, I'd like to reintroduce to you Dr. Nick Osborne, Vernon City School Superintendent.
Thank you, Dr. Baldridge. Good morning. I'd like to extend to each of you my personal welcome to this, the 58th graduation ceremonies for Casey Junior High School. And as I look around, I see a lot of proud parents, grandparents, relatives of the graduates, staff members here at Casey, and also friends of the graduates that are gathered here today. And let me say to you that you do indeed have every right to be proud of this class. They have been titled the All-Star Class of 1995, and this title is justifiably earned. As Dr. Baldridge pointed out, they have excelled in academics, athletics, music, and also in character. And in addition to those things that happen here at Casey Junior High School, these young people seated before us this morning are also very active in the community, and importantly, very active in their churches. And as the co-valedictorians indicated, I too believe that they will become the all-stars of the future, and we'll be hearing great things about these young people. For as I'm reminded about a Chinese proverb that states that our schools and our students provide for us a basic preview of our future in miniature. And what we see today sitting before us is our future. Personally, knowing many of these fine young men and women, I feel assured that the future of our community and the future of our country will be in good hands. Parents, let me extend to you our thanks for allowing us in Mount Vernon City Schools the opportunity to provide an education for your children. It indeed has been an honor and also a privilege and a responsibility that we take very seriously here in the school district. As I surveyed the list of the graduates seated before me, I realized that the majority of them have been with us since kindergarten. Over that period of time, it has been my pleasure to watch them grow into the fine young men and women that they are today. Some of them I've even known since the time of daycare, and watching them growing from that young age. However, let me extend to you, parents, a challenge to continue to provide to them wise counsel and guidance as they move to the next phase of their educational career, and really stepping closer each day to becoming an adult. But very importantly, let me also say to you, keep in mind that as parents, we can't expect our children to listen to our advice and ignore our examples. And as parents, we must realize when it is all said and done, it is not what we did for our children, but what we have taught them that makes them successful. To the graduates, to each of you, I extend my congratulations on your graduation from Casey Junior High School. As the 58th graduating class, you now become members of an alumni group that numbers well over 12,000 students. Many people in the audience here today are members of that alumni, having graduated from Zadok Casey Junior High School. So today brings an end to your formal elementary education. 9 years ago, as you entered school as kindergarten students, this day probably seemed light years away to you. As you now reflect back, that time seems to have gone by very quickly. From that point in time, as kindergarten students to today, you've had many experiences, good and bad experiences. You've had the occasion to make many friends. You've been guided by many excellent teachers as you explored and attained knowledge and grew as a student and a person. And very important for you to remember during this time that beside you along the way were your parents that provided love to you, provided for you physically and emotionally during that period of time. All these experiences that you have had since that point in time will now serve as the foundation for you to build your future upon. However, let me have you keep in mind that this is still a beginning for you. A mile marker that you're about to pass at this point in time, as we would say on life's highway. You have worked hard to reach this point, and you definitely deserve the recognition as due you. But allow me to challenge you to focus on the future. The future holds for you many opportunities, many challenges, and many decisions. It is important that you carefully choose the paths that lie ahead. As you leave here today, you'll find that there are many paths that lead away from this ceremony. As I personally can reflect back on approximately 5,000 of those 12,000 Casey graduates I personally have observed over the years, I have seen students selecting paths, both good and bad paths. I'm always happy to learn of the accomplishment of the Casey graduates that have chosen the right paths. However, I am saddened at times when I read of graduates that have taken a wrong path and have brought sorrow and heartache into their lives and that of others. As you now move toward that next mile marker, your high school career, I ask that you continue to seek the wise counsel from your parents regarding the directions to take. Be cautious not to take the path that is easiest to travel and is occupied by the most people. Choose the path that is right for you. Keep in mind that the distance a person goes is not as important as the direction. The paths you choose in the next few years will indeed have a strong impact on your future success and the success for your career and activities ahead. As you leave here today, I ask you to remember the following. Watch your thoughts, for they become words. Watch your words, for they become actions. Watch your actions, for they become habits. Watch your habits, for they become character. And watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. My hope is that God will grant to each of you the wisdom and the guidance that will put you on the right paths, that will bring to you much happiness and success in the years ahead. I am very proud of the class of 1995, and I challenge all of you to continue to be our all-stars. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Osborne. We are quickly approaching the diploma presentation time. Before that, just a few reminders to students, a few announcements to those in attendance. Galler Video Productions is videotaping the entire ceremony. If you desire a videotape and have not yet ordered one, you may do so here in the gym after the ceremony. Mr. Doug Crochin, Board President, will be available here in the gymnasium after the ceremony as well for diploma presentation reenactments, for additional picture-taking opportunities if you desire. So as not to interrupt the flow of the ceremony and to obstruct the view of others, we are requesting that you wait until after the ceremony to do any picture-taking from the floor. Each co-valedictorian will be presented a plaque as they receive their diploma today. We are requesting that you hold your applause and other forms of recognition until all of our students have received their diplomas and the last graduate has returned to her seat. At that time, I will introduce the 1995 Casey graduating class to you, and we can give them a resounding applause at that time. Our students are well aware of this important occasion, and we desire that this ceremony be one that they can be proud of and that they will remember forever. So your applause at the end will be appreciated. I want to remind students in the orchestra that as they receive their diploma, they will be exiting to the right or to the left immediately so as to rejoin the orchestra on the stage. Mr. Croshan, at this time, if you'd please step up to present the diplomas. Mr. Croshan will be assisted by Mr. Wood. With the first two rows of students to my left, please stand. Emily Renee Adams. Nicolette Marie Adamson. Michael Wayne Applegate. Jennifer Lee Adjutson. Jennifer is a co-valedictorian. Reed Stephen Backus. Jennifer Ann Barnett. Thomas William Beck. Nicole Becker. Ebony Chante Bennett. Philip Stewart Blackwood. Allison K. Orgelt. Ethel Irene Boswell. Chantel Marie Bordeaux. Akia Deshauna Bowman. Aaron Matthew Breeze. Denea Joy Brooks. Heather Diane Buchanan. Brandois Louise Bullock. Eric Scott Birchnell. Byron Burnett. Nina Marie Burney. Ronald James Kane. Sarah Elizabeth Campbell. James Franklin Canfield. Jason Karachachur. Brian Christopher Cherry. Amber Denise Claxton. Erica Summers Clements. Christopher Nolan Cobb. Garrett Dean Cockrum. Tavel LeVar Collins. Brandy Renee Davis. Brooke Allison Davis. Brooke is a co-valedictorian. Keisha LaJuan Davis. Rachel Ann Davis. Kyle Benjamin Decker. Jason Scott Duplanty. Robert William Dobbs. Ryan Lee Dodson. Brent Benjamin Douglas. Carla Marlene Durbin. Lisa Jane Edwards. Gary Eggleston. Emily Ann Ellerbush. Jennifer Lynn Ellis. Joseph Allen Ellis. Thomas Leroy Elliston. Jenna Nicole Eplin. Brandy Renee Fallis. Ryan Christopher Featherston. Lindsay Michelle Field. Jared Philip Fisher. Christopher Kyle Fleener. Crystal Marie Fowler. Scott Terry Gamber. Alexander Lovin Gentles. Jerome Chantez Glasper. Thomas Jack Goddard. Mindy Jean Goss. Katrina Starr Gramlich. Samantha Jeanette Green. Thomas Neil Greenwood III. Brandon E. Hall. Jimmy Lee Harris. Holly Ann Harvey. Hallie Alexis Haskis. Jesse William Helmuth. Ladrina Doreen Henderson. Hector Hernandez. Brittany Nicole Hill. Jason Todd Hirons. Cortez Durrell Hodges. Larry Ferris Holt. Michael Dwayne Howard. Lori Beth Husky. Carissa Amber Irwin. Carissa's a co-valedictorian. Jason Michael Irwin. Chrissy Dawn Jackson. Travis Wayne Jackson. Micah Mariah Johnson. Jessica Yvette Jones. Camila Shanae Jones. Jody Elizabeth Karcher. Kurt Allen Karcher. Megan Glenn Kennedy. Colin Richard Kirkpatrick. Chris Kevin Committa. Holly Beth Niffen. Jonathan Frederick Naki. Kenneth Lee Knox. Justin Craig Creevy. Madeline S. Ladd. Nadia L. Scott. Lucas Denny LeMay. Amanda Michelle Lemons. With the first two rows to my right, please stand. Chet Robert Lips. Jennifer Elliott Little. Rashida Habiba Love. Ashley Ann Marthaler. Corey Lane Martin. Gina Marie Masters. Melissa Sheila Matthews. Clinton Eugene Maxey. Jesse Pat Maynard. Rocco Michael Mays. Talia Lene Mays. Angelica June McLean. Kyle Michael McClure. Joseph Robert McDermott. Candace Denise McDonald Ramsey. Corey L. McGee. Doris Jean Meredith. Latrinda Shawnetta Marr. Ashley Mick. Casey Dawn Mick. Rachel Nicole Mick. Marissa Sue Miller. Gary Jamel Moore. Shalandra Jonice Moore. Matthew H. Mosler. John Allen Murphy. William Scott Neighbors. Randy Dwayne Odell. Kishana Kequan Oliver. Ricardo Jerome Ortiz. John Thomas Owens. Arthi Yagnesh Oza. Arthi is a co-valedictorian. John Edward Page. Elizabeth Ann Palmer. Jeffrey William Paulson. Julia Marie Pemberton. Dale Allen Perkins. Christopher Lee Phillips. Emily Jean Pigg. Jamie Lynn Porter. Brandy Lynn Poston. Alan Levance Howe. Tiffany Joe Preston. Kimberly Ann Puckett. Curtis Allen Randall. Craig Aaron Rainey. Eric Justin Reeves. Daniel Edward Reaganhart. Mandy Brooke Reynolds. Mandy Joelle Robb. Dorothy Lynn Rohde. Dorothy is a co-valedictorian. Patricia Ann Roller. Renisha Renee Rollins. Alindria Vinay Rudd. Marcus Mondrell Rudd. Michael Lawrence Rimler. George Sylvester Rush. Travis Wayne Rutherford. Jennifer Faye Scarborough. Terry L. Schaefer. Elizabeth Ann Sees. Elizabeth is a co-valedictorian. Benjamin Michael Smith. Kristen Aileen Smith. Kristen is a co-valedictorian. Bethany Ann Snow.
Go, Bethany!
Douglas Germain Spells. Elizabeth Crane Stevenson. Kaylin Stone. Nastasia Louise Stuckey. Sean Eric Sweeten. Stacy Lynn Talbert. Bobby Sue Talley. David Wayne Tate. Amy Joanne Taylor. Latasha J. Thomas. John K. Trammell. Latana Janae Turner. Terry Mongrell Turner. David Dwayne Tyson. Carrie Ann Benson. Kristen Elliott Worth. Elizabeth Jane Wetzel. Clifford Wayne Whitfield. Heather Lynn Whitick. Tiffany Jermaine Wilborn. Jonathan Michael Wilkes. Brittany Rochelle Williams. Christian Hoy Williams. Courtney Lynn Williams. Haley Lynn Williams. Kent Michael Williams. Lamar Williams. Naika Latrice Williams. Thomas Grant Williams. Vernon Leroy Williams Jr. Joellen Wilson. Stephen Dwayne Winchell. Justin Lee Wright. Kayanne Yu. Lisa Jean Zierenberg. It is my extreme pleasure to present to you the 1995 graduating class.
To Dr. Baldridge. Many of you know that this will be Dr. Baldridge's last graduation ceremony here at Casey. He has accepted a position as a superintendent in Sandoval. So we're wanting to say to him today, thank you, Dr. Baldridge, for all the work that you've done here at Casey Junior High School. And we want to wish you well as he goes on to his new position as superintendent for the years ahead. So Dr. Baldridge, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. At this time, our co-valedictorians, Dorothy Rohde, Elizabeth Sees, Brooke Davis, and Kristen Smith, would you please come forward for some farewell remarks. As they come forward, I would like to request that you remain seated until all of our graduates have left the gymnasium this morning. During the recessional, the graduates will be moving through the gym lobby and into the lower level of the building. Once in the lower level, they will be exiting the east end of the building. It's important for you to realize Once outside, they may re-enter the gymnasium if they desire for additional picture taking, but if there are no plans for that, they may go on out and you may meet them out there. Dorothy, Elizabeth, Brooke, and Kristen.
Congratulations, 1995 Casey graduates. It has been an exciting 2 years. We have met new people and done new things, but it is now time to move on. Our final day here has come and gone. We must walk the halls of Casey for the last time, heading toward bigger and better things. We'd like to thank our parents and teachers for all the love and encouragement they've given us during our lives. They supported us during the good times and gave us advice during the bad times, but no matter what, they were always there for us. During the past 2 years, we've accomplished a great deal. There have been a lot of victories along the way, not only in academics, but also in sports, music, and art. Today we are here to celebrate one thing, the fact that we have worked hard to graduate from Casey Junior High, and it has paid off. That is why all of you are holding a diploma. Sometimes it has been hard, sometimes it has been easy, but we made it together as students, classes, teams, and the 8th grade class of 1995.
As this 1995 8th grade year comes to an end, we would like to thank the teachers for the time, patience, and guidance that you have given us. We can never express our feelings on how much you have helped us to mature and learn responsibility. We would also like to congratulate all of our fellow students on coming so far. So much luck has been given to each of us as we go into the future. Everyone has worked so hard this past few years at Casey. As our speech comes to an end, we would like to give a special thanks to our principal, Dr. Baldridge, and the Dean of Students, Mr. Bryant. When we leave this gym today, we are not only ending our grade school and mid-school years, but we are beginning a whole new future of opportunities and knowledge. So now would everyone please bow your head for a word of prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for all your love and guidance through these past few years. Please be with all of us here this morning as we move on into our future. When we leave this gym, Lord, please bless all of us with a new sense of knowledge and opportunity. And Lord, help us to do our best in all we do, that we might make a difference in our lives and our society. In your name we pray. Amen. Now, may I ask all the graduates of 1995 to move your tassels from the left to the right. Congratulations to class of 95.
picture. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. I think they just want me in. Mission Buddies USA.
Hello, Miss Laurie. Hi. How you doing? Yes.
Looking at the camera. God, help me, Jesus. See, I told you to break the camera. Broke hers too.
I want to make sure the settings are right.
I get. No.
I mean, striking people are like, they just look too much over here.
I need the co-valedictorians to come up to the podium area, please. The 7 co-valedictorians, you come up to the podium area, we'd like to get a picture.
Ready?